I talked to the mayor and tried to get the fire chief fired. Advice needed. This might be a rather long post, but I'll try to keep it on the shorter side. In 2018 I got out of the military, and moved back to Iowa. I felt part of me was missing, and the longing to be part of something bigger than me, and maybe even the camaraderie was something I missed. In 2021, I used my VA benefits and was able to purchase a brand new home in central IA, in a small town. I started volunteering for the local FD after being accepted onto them. In the first 6 months people were generally happy to see me, and I did my best to keep my head low and observe, learn as much as I could. Within that time, however, most of the volunteers there, of varying experience to note, told me to stay away from one particular member, Tyler, fake name. Tyler spent 15+ years as a career firefighter and is, by many accounts from other departments close by, an excellent firefighter and a wealth of knowledge. Tyler used to be our training officer, but due to small-town politics and the good old boys club, was removed from that position. During those 6 months I was signed up for a fire academy from a private company, and learned a lot from the instructors. They were able to set, in my opinion, a strong foundation for me to build upon. I did not learn as much as I would have liked from my home volunteer department. After graduation, I sought out trainings myself from various places and paid for them all myself. By year 2, I became slightly complacent and took a long hard look at myself. I decided after much consideration, probably more than it should have, to leave my career and pursue a full-time spot at one of the local career fire departments. After 1 year of trying, I was accepted and offered a full-time spot, after 3 other departments passed on me. Needless to say, I was and still am elated to be a part of the team. Concurrently, I also received a job offer at another metro department part-time, which has an excellent training culture. Exposures at these other departments made MW realize how untrained my volunteer department is, and how aggressive they are to members who desire more. I asked for more training last year, and by this month, May 2024, it has yet to happen. We had a working structure fire recently, and I noticed our members, besides myself and Tyler, were incredibly ineffective and unsafe at best. I attempted to voice this, in a manner where we could introduce some positive changes that are needed, but I was perceived as an arsehole who thinks I'm better than everybody. I let it go, and sought out M's training, and was told by the chief I would be reimbursed for the class and materials needed. It took 8 months for my class to be paid for, and the materials are yet to be reimbursed. I voiced it multiple times and was, in my opinion, given bullshit excuses. I turned in my receipts 4 times over 6 months. I am frustrated by this. This, and more, led me to reach the conclusion that my FD is ineffective, and instead of treating it as an ethical obligation to the city to be able to provide the best response as we can, and be the fire department they expect us to be, they, clique members of the boys club including the fire chiefs, treat the department as a clubhouse and in my opinion are only doing the job to say they do. I have also tried to implement a different training culture by training with people and collectively trying to increase our skill sets. I was told that it is unacceptable and got treated as if I thought I was better than the people who weren't invited or didn't show. Either way, they wouldn't have come because they haven't actively trained besides the bare minimum as required, forced, to maintain state standards. I asked for a meeting with the mayor, and voiced all my concerns from the standpoint of safety. We aren't trained to be effective and safe. And most members aren't physically capable of doing what is at the very least expected of us. Our deputy chief is £400+. I thought the conversation went well, and the mayor told me and Tyler, who came in support, that she would look into it and try to make changes as they saw fit by the 1st of April. As of May, nothing has happened, and we caught another working fire. 2 of the members who don't train and aren't physically fit became a downed firefighter, and they weren't even inside. I don't feel safe working with them. And I feel that's the bare minimum that should be present. I plan on going to City Council and voicing all of these concerns to the city officially and ask for a change of command. Am I the arsehole? What should I do?